Hello, my name is Iyanolu Okwadin, a wellness coach and a thought leader. On day 2, 10 days speaking challenge, initiated by my mentor, Peset Alugwenga Shaolu. Yes, let's talk about what we learned in yesterday's video. And what I learned, George Essien spoke about how to open your speech. How to open your speech. And he mentioned we have opening, we have the body of the speech, and we have closing. But he basically spoke about the opening part. There are different kinds of tools that we use to open a speech. The opening and your closing are the most important because how you open matters. That is what I'm going to use to remember. You even remember the whole part of the speech. The opening is so important. So now let's go to the tools that have been used. Yes, let's go. You can open with a quote. Like in a speech, you opened with a quote. Like facts sells, story sells. Sorry, facts tells, story sells. So just look for a relevant quote. Yes, so what I'm going to talk about, and that will do. Then the next thing is begin with a story. Definitely a touching story, a relatable story that will be related to what you're talking about. Then the next one, like I said, is begin with a question. Yes, you can begin with a question or rhetorical question. Questions arrest the attention of the audience. Comedian leads the audience, like he said, with having the ability to laugh. They make people laugh, but a motivational or a public speaker in general should leave his or our audience thinking. Then the next tool is statistics related to what you're talking about. For example, if I was talking about politics, in the recent time we have different parties. I could relate the online engagement of how people are supporting each of the contestants. So I could bring that in, or any other stats that you can even work with in any area of speech, like what you're trying to deal with. The next one is you can begin with an icebreaker. Icebreaker are activities or games that you can use to engage your audience. But be careful, if you're in a formal setting, there's a limit to what kind of activity you can engage your audience in. And just tell them to look into their neighbor's eyes, greet them, welcome them in a more excellent way or thereabouts. But in an informal way place, informal event where they can always move around, you can tell them to leave their place, leave their seats, go to know their like 4 or 5 people more, and come to relate to you who they got to know or how many people they got to meet. Okay, the icebreakers are in two parts: energizers and introducers. Energizers are the ones you use in an informal setting, but an introducer is what you use in a formal setting, just introducing yourself, what you do to your side neighbor or something. I hope you get what I mean. Yeah. Quickly to rush up, you can use protocol. Never use all protocol duly observed. Standing on existing protocol is only in Nigeria where we got that, and it is very wrong. Make sure you can group your recognition, set of people that you want to recognize, but make sure that you acknowledge every graduate, every sector, or every group of people possible. Okay. Yes, you can start by drawing points from the previous speaker, just like a recap. It's to make people have a sense of continuity in the program. It's to make them know that yes, it's not as if each speaker came to boast of what they could do, but there's a sequence in the line of what is going on. Then you can start with a startling or a bold sentence, like what can quickly jack them to get to life. You can just start with that. So yeah, the next one is you can start with a song or hymn up or what you're gathering. Your gathering determines which one you start with. Then the next one is you can start with the open combo. Open combo means using using two or more of the options mentioned earlier. Thank you so much for staying to this time. Kindly share what you have learned. Thank you.